Hi, this is Beth from Wellness 360, bringing you our osteoporosis yoga for bone health. So these yoga classes have been designed specifically for those of you with the osteoporosis or osteopenia diagnosis, or maybe you're just looking to improve your bone health. So you can enjoy all the same great qualities of yoga with the safety precautions of those of you with the diagnosis. So today we are going to be on the floor. So if being on the floor is not right for you, you can either try to elevate yourself on a surface like your bed, or you can back out of this video and try one of our modified versions. So all you're going to need today is a mat and the floor. So I'll give you a second to go grab your supplies, and I will meet you back here in just a moment.
Lovely love, I can't get enough. Get enough of lovely love. Lovely love.
So today we're going to start on our back. So what I'm going to have you do is just lie down on your side and then roll over onto your back. We're going to close your eyes and keep your feet on the mat to start out with. So eyes are closed, feet are a little wider than hip width apart, and just let your knees drop towards each other. Whatever feels comfortable for you, I just want you to be in a nice and relaxed position. We're going to lie our arms to our side with our palms facing up. And we're going to take just a couple deep breaths here to just bring ourselves and center ourselves. So I'm not concerned about the technique of your breath work as long as you're breathing in through the nose. And you can breathe out through the nose or mouth, whatever feels right to you. So with our inhale, just set your intention for the day. Whatever type of day you'd like to have today, just set that intention breathing in. And on your exhale, give your body permission to exhale out anything that does not serve purpose to you in this moment. And give me 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, I want you to grab a hold of your right knee and just gently pull it towards your chest with about 20 to 30% pressure. So this is a very gentle stretch, but we're going to stretch our left leg out as flat as you can to the earth. So pull those left toes towards you. Make that leg nice and active, and you may feel that your leg can't reach the ground, or maybe your knee can't reach the ground. That's okay. Just work on straightening that left leg as straight as you can, while giving that right knee a gentle pull in towards your chest. Just keep that breath nice and steady here. Just allowing that hip flexor to release with each breath. And great job. Slide that left leg in. We're going to switch sides. So grab a hold of the left knee, and we're going to straighten that right leg. Make that right leg really active. So pull those toes up towards the ceiling. And try to steady your breath. Great job. Bring both knees into the chest. Just a gentle pull here. You don't want to pull your knees so tightly that your pelvis rocks off the floor. So we're just doing a very gentle pull here. And then press your pelvis down towards the ground. So I'm pulling my knees towards the chest, but I'm pushing and elongating my pelvis towards the ground. Just a gentle hip distraction here. And then we're just gonna let our legs drop so our feet are on the ground. We're gonna move right into some bridges. Okay, so feet are on the ground. Again, we're not gonna go into a full bridge. We're just gonna go into a gentle bridge. So you're gonna use the full foot. So press into that full foot, arms to the side, palms facing down. And you're gonna lift your bum into the air and slowly lower it down. Again, these are super gentle. Inhale the bottom up, hold, exhale the bottom down. So I want you to go with your own breath here. Okay, we're gonna go 10 times. Now pay attention to your knees. Make sure your knees don't open up. Keep those knees directly over top or in line with your feet. And remember, we're going with our breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. We have about 5 more to go. And one more. And roll it back down. Awesome job. So now we're going to take that right knee again in towards the chest, but we're going to scoop underneath or behind that right thigh. So what I'm going to do is you can keep your left knee bent or you can stretch it out again, whatever feels right to you. I'm going to keep a slight bend in my knee. So we're going to stretch and open that leg as tall as you can. And then bring that knee back to the chest. So we're going to rock it back and forth. So straighten the leg and bend the knee. Inhale to a straight leg. Exhale to a bent knee. And keep this going. Straight leg and bent knee. We have about 5 more to go. Great job. Let's switch legs. Slowly lower and grab behind that left leg. So we're going to straighten with the inhale. And pull the knee into the chest for the exhale. Again, this is just a gentle pull to the chest. See if you can keep those toes nice and active. Keep that foot nice and flexed. We have about 4 more of these. Great job. Bring both knees into the chest. Just a slight pull. Maybe give a little low back massage by rolling your legs left and right in small circles. We're not doing any big twist here. We're just gently circling the knees. All right, let's activate that core a little bit. So I'm going to put my hands, my thumbs right under my hips and my palms facing down. I'm going to stretch both legs up into the air. Pull my toes, activate my feet. So flex your feet, keep the legs as straight as you can. And then I'm going to slowly drop my legs as far as I can. Maybe it's 2 inches, but I want you to keep that low back flat against the mat. So for me, I'm going to go down as far as I can, keeping my back flat, and then with the exhale, pulling them back up to center. Again, this may be 2 inches for you. It may be one leg on the ground and one leg. So find what works best for you, as long as you're keeping that low back flat, flat, flat against the mat. So I'm coming down and bringing back up. All right, let's do this about 10 times. Again, moving with the breath. So inhaling, I'm inhaling down and exhaling up. If that does not feel right to you and you want to switch that, that's perfectly fine. You may be a little shaky here, that's perfectly fine. And at any time, if you have to shorten your duration, shorten the length that you move down towards the floor, that's perfectly fine. At any time, you can rest. Give me about 4 more. You may be warming up, igniting that core center. Great job. Pull those knees into the chest. Nice and gentle. All right, let's work on that piriformis muscle. So we're going to take our right ankle over our left knee. So you can start by just pulling that right knee toward your chest like this. If you're not feeling a nice stretch in your glutes, grab a hold of that left leg and give it a pull. To some, this might be too advanced, and that's perfectly fine. Just pull that right knee towards the chest. Couple breaths here. This is a great routine to do first thing in the morning. Great job. And now keep that right ankle over the knee. Bring that left foot towards the ground. We're going to activate our core here. So pull our tummy in nice and tight, arms to our side. And we're going to exhale and draw that left knee up towards the abdomen and slowly lower. Okay, let's do this 10 times. There was 1. Exhale with the slow lower for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Woo, you might feel that in that hip flexor. So let's give that right knee a squeeze into the chest. Straighten out that left leg as straight as you can get it. Notice, become aware. Are you getting any more range of motion than you did when we first did this? And then we're going to switch. So now left ankle over right knee. You may have to stay here and just pull this left knee towards your chest. And if this is not doing it for you, if you're not feeling a nice stretch in your hip, you may have to grab a hold of your right leg. Either way, we're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Great job. Slowly lower that right foot to the ground. And we're going to activate our core, pull our belly button in and pull up for 1. Inhale up 2. Exhale down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Grab that left knee into the chest. Stretch that right leg out as straight as you can. And hold. Great job. Both knees into the chest. One more time. Just wave them to the left and to the right in small circles. All right, our last exercise. So, hands and knees into the center. We're going to open legs up and arms overhead. So, opening legs up may be straight up to the ceiling. It may be all the way out parallel to the ground. You find what works best for you, and then we're bringing them all back into center. So both arms, both legs, and back into center. I'm inhaling open and exhaling to center. We have 5 more. Great job. All right, let's roll to our center here. So roll over to our side and press our way up to a seated position. Wonderful job, everybody. We're going to drop into a small meditation. So we're just going to work on our breath work for just a few moments. So whenever you've come to a seated position that feels comfortable to you, maybe you slide a towel or a pillow under your bottom to take some pressure off of your back. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to take 5 nice and deep breaths, and I want you to count each of them. So eyes are softly shut. We're going to inhale through the nose and fully exhale 5 nice and slow times. Hands are coming to the side. We're going to inhale our arms up and overhead. Exhale our arms to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. The spirit in me respects and honors the spirit in each of you. Namaste. And we'll see you next week.